Hello again, I'm Nathan, you're watching WasntMyFault. Welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Last time, we found out a little bit more about what is going on, and that Kate seems to be communicating directly with whatever it is they've discovered through the telescope. And we found out a lot more about Stephen and Lizzie's relationship, and of course how that's affecting Kate. So this is getting quite interesting now. Right. Okay, I've been here. That's a noise from the power lines. That's a nice touch. Alright, what's up this way? That sounds like creaking metal. Some very strange noises in this. Oh, just to figure out where in the world to go now. That's just back down to... oh,
Have they closed the tunnel?
There's no trains. I've put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard, is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining, it doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines...
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you
It's all in
talking
a
about?
weird
What's
order.
going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
okay. More train station stuff. Okay. Don't think there's going to be much up here. But I need to look anyway. I found a way across. Oh, I just walk across. That's cool. Keep out. Yeah, I'm going to keep out. There's even more houses. Oh my god, how big is this place? This is going to take forever. But in a way, it's good because it's an interesting story. It's just long to get around everywhere. I know they said the tunnel's closed, but I gotta check. Would not want to live that close. So is that a church? A church? Or was it houses? Yes, houses. Like terrace houses all in a row. Glad I came down. There's a radio.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins.
So she's losing her
As if I
identity.
can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Okay. Can't go that way. I just have a weird feeling that something odd is going to happen at some point. That's not quite as straightforward and easy going. I just think there's something going to come later. Don't know if a jump scare, but you know, something is going to happen that's not quite as nice when we find out too much or something. That's my feeling anyway. Oh, they left the heater on. That's not a good idea. Those can be dangerous.
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that? Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you. Ah, Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
I'm not sure if it's leading me or is it following me. Good. Well, let's go upstairs first and then come back down and go out the back. Oh! Right, so the light switches are on and off. I hadn't noticed any switches before. I noticed the change of walking pace will change depending where I am, so I'm going slow up the stairs and then quick on the carpet. Like if I'm out in the mud, it takes longer to walk. So stick to paths and you can walk faster. Good to remember. Yeah, quick at all that blood. Oh look, I'm all the way away. What's he looking at through there with the binoculars? There's nothing to see. Very strange. It's been a few houses I've been able to open up most of the doors, or all the doors. Never forget. Very peculiar. Why didn't I notice any light switches before, I wonder? I can't interact. That's the only door I can't open. That in itself is weird. Dining room. There's a map. Okay, so I can't go out the back. Fair enough. Back out the front it is then. Can I go around that way? Can I go around the other way? Maybe more dead birds. Weird noises, like radio noises. I haven't quite got the frequency right. More dead birds. The noises are getting louder and more intense as they come past me, I've noticed. Said I think it's not necessarily nice. I think some malevolence I do feel in it slightly. But I'm not sure in what way. Just kind of a feeling when it comes past sometimes. It doesn't sound happy and friendly. Because at some point it tries to make you think that it's just an entity that's been lost. Oh, it's just flashing lights. It's not an event. Or is it? Oh, it is. Too far. There it is.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard, I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, Lord.
Jesus,
Get over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
You and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you!
Oh.
Sam?
You killed him.
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident! Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get out
Charlie,
of here.
please!
You killed him. And the plot thickens. Oh, with the hammer. Stephen with the hammer in the storage shed. Wow. That's grim. But then that body disappeared as well. So. Weird. Oh, I can go in the shop with the wholesaler.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes, it's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Okay. Down that way then, I guess. It's another radio. Music is definitely getting a bit more ominous again. So where was that noise of the radio coming from? Did I miss it? Ah, it's in there. Okay. Let's go in this yard as well. Definitely where the radio is. Yeah, getting closer. Okay.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent.
So they
I
did.
suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
So they did drop something. It wasn't a bomb though. It's some kind of nerve gas. They basically just killed everybody. Nice. So that's they thought would cure the infection. Ooh. VX gas. Well, that's the first evidence I've seen. How peculiar.
Hello? Hello, Are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is
Oh,
Dr.
God.
Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
Another radio. Did I miss it in here? No, it's the TV. TV's broadcasting the same as the radio. Okay. I believe that's the first bomb I've actually seen. Do I go that way or do I go this way? I don't know. Go this way, I suppose. Don't know what else to do. This place is just so big. I wish I had a map on me. Maybe I should have printed one off. Okay, I'll know immediately if I've been somewhere before, though. That's a good thing. Just because I tend to remember that sort of thing, which is useful for games.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
Phones are all strange. Can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Very ignorant guy, ain't he, Stephen? Very rude. Where are we now? At Little Tipworth. Back here again. Okay. Valley Farms, Cultural, and Substation. Okay. So I thought Stephen said he was going to the substation, but he obviously didn't, because I could. Well, if he did, I can't get in there. Didn't find a way in at all, did I? Alright. Okay. Let's right now. Let's go back up this way, I suppose. Very, very strange. I know there's a few more places to go. What's this lead? Back to the pub. Yeah, that's the pub. That's back to the trains, so we go. Let's just go this way. Follow the train track. And go back that way, I suppose. So I ran up ideas where to go. Oh no, I haven't crossed the train track, have I? Do that first. Get on the other side. There's a light waiting for me there anyway. So I've gone that way though. That's just the road. Oh, I can cross the bridge. I'll do that as well.
I've never seen it.
They do, though.
You're overreacting.
Stephen, they stare at me. Yesterday I went into the village and this old woman just stopped in the middle of the street and stared at me like I had two heads.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
I'm like a walking freak show. Oh, this place, it's so insular. I just don't understand how you grew up here.
Well, I was very different then. And they're not so bad, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Just give it a bloody chance, Kate. This was the deal. A year here, and we could be in with a real shot at Lucia.
Stephen!
Oh, Christ, it's Lantham.
Stephen Appleton, I thought it was you. What's all this about a young wife? Oh. Hello.
Two kids, Stephen. Hi, I'm Kate.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Just checking the bridge first. In case there's anything interesting. You never know. Can I go that way? Oh, I wonder. I might have to try that. Let's look here first. So much to explore, so much to see, so many people to listen to. Don't know what to do next. Yeah, they do not sound happy. Okay, next one. Wow, that's a bit bright.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby.
The baby?
And, well, I should have left a long time ago.
So she's pregnant as well?
I've run out of excuses for
twist.
not leaving now.
Mm.
But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh. She was trying to get out and then the planes came. It's kind of sad. It's got light again. What the hell is that? What is that over there? They're all going to one place. That's not stopping. Okay, I guess I have to investigate. Okay. Is there another radio, or is that the light? This has gone very strange. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. These are weird noises. Yeah, I know, I'm going. Why are they all converging in one spot? Is that where Stephen went? He did talk about the substation, like I said. He was talking about this going to the substation. Yeah. And now everything is leading me to the substation. It's that door. See, I knew there was something to do with that door. I knew it. Now it's open. Oh, God. Okay. This is very ominous. Very, very ominous. It's quite far underground. Paint. But no pattern in it, just paint. Hello? Stephen?
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. But the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies.
Well, why would she in the UK?
My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave.
Did all of this?
I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
No shit, Sherlock. Why are all these bunks down here? I suppose for the war, maybe? Using it as shelter? So this stuff is that old, so possibly a bit leaky as well. Oh, what's this going to be now? Trying to find the right. That's it. Is that it? This is just seems to be gathering all the light into itself. Everyone, I'm actually, as we saw earlier on in the game, it shows you to move the controller until you find really like the right frequency. Is that it? Wow, that's getting quite intense now. It's really shaking the controller.
Where are you? You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do?
What's he
You
gonna
want
do?
light? Fine. I'll give you light.
Oh, he's burning himself.
After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop.
I only walk very, very slowly by here, so what else is going on? I'm not in the room anymore. Has it taken me as well? What? Ooh.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
He thought he was the only one left as well. Oh, Kate. Finally get to go to the observatory. I think there may not be much left. Now the other side of the gate. All the light everywhere. Is this everyone from the world? Tower 1.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
Okay, so I've got to listen to all the different recordings at the different towers until I get to Tower 6. I'm assuming. And Tower 2 next. So who am I that I'm the last person alive? I'm assuming. What's in the world? They're not zeros. They're quite the way that she was talking about. They're all the printers.
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight.
It's made of zeros.
All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide.
That's weird.
Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
Okay, next tower. Very peculiar. Will we actually find out what the hell happened? Or not? That's 1 and 2. This will be 3 then. Okay. Nothing over here. Nope. Lots of writing everywhere again. Table.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. Of butterflies.
I had a weird thing on my controller just buzzed at me for some reason. Oh, right, that's another way to go up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not that way. Back up we go. And find number 5. Number 4 even. Is there any 3 we've done? Oh. What's number 4? Okay. So number 4 next. 3 more then. This one's going to be a little bit longer than most because I think this is going to be the ending soon. So some little point doing a normal length video now and then doing one 10 minutes long. So let's see. Okay, Tower 4. What else does Kate know about the entity? Or whatever it is.
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time. Early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, God, I love you. And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go. No, I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from the million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
Okay, very deep. Can I? No, okay. Now on to 5. Two more. So she's been watching everyone. The writing on the floor everywhere. It's just weird. Okay, this has been number 5 then. Where'd they get all the TVs from?
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere. The bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue.
Okay. Oh, it's like the Aurora Borealis. That's nice. Alright, last tower. It's the one that's kind of behind everything. Okay, will we find out exactly everything? Or will it leave it to our own interpretation, I wonder? And who am I? Okay. Into the tower we go. First we've actually managed to enter. This is a pretty empty room. Is this going to be the last one we can interact with? If I can match the frequency. That's it. That's getting bright. Okay.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid.
Near the end.
We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Very strange. Is that it? Odd ending that kind of explained but didn't explain fully what's going on. It was an interesting game. It was nice doing something that was less action and just walking around and listening to a story. Nice music as well. Nice visuals. So they found something that was alone in the darkness and brought everyone into the light, as it were. The end of life as we know it, and everyone just leaves after images of themselves. And we'll wait till the end of the credits, as we always do, because it's polite to have a look at the credits. A lot of the voices sound familiar, but I can't recognise a lot of the names. Odd experience. It's kind of one of those really deep and makes you think about things. Interesting. A bit different. Not my usual game, but I will play anything to be honest, but not the usual thing I'd notice. Just looked interesting when I saw it. I thought, I'll give it a go. I'm glad I did. It was an interesting story. said, the visuals fantastic, sounds brilliant, music fantastic. Don't know if I feel there's closure to the story though. Not sure. Because I know everybody dies, nobody got out. Everybody in the entire world by the looks of it. Now we'll see what happens now at the end of the credits. Is that it? That does appear to be all we'll get. No, it's just the Sony team. Not sure what game we'll be playing next. I'll try and keep it to doing one horror type of game and a different type of game, because I don't want to bog down with just having horror on the channel, because that's not everything I play. I like horror games, but I like other stuff as well, like unusual games, story games, first person shooters, and everything else. So I'll have a look around at my catalogue of games and pick something interesting to be a little bit different from the horror and the running around hiding from things all the time, as you all know I do all the time. So yeah, I'll have a look around to see another game, and I'll keep trying to load 2 games up a day, or at least 2 videos, not always games, maybe unboxings depending on what I've got. Yeah, I'll have a look, see what other unusual games I've got that people don't always do playthroughs for. Just something different, story driven maybe, or just unusual and a bit quirky. I'll have a look and see what there is. I'll try and avoid things like Call of Duty and that sort of thing. Everyone does that. I know everyone does the horror games as well, but you know, I'm not going to do kind of a lot of that. I may go onto my Twitch and do stuff like Fortnite and Overwatch and that sort of thing. Keep those there for more streaming rather than playthroughs, because obviously there's no playthrough quality of that because there's no story. Well, basic story, but it is just about playing the game and doing the standalone matches. So I'll leave those for my Twitch, which I shall be doing shortly as well. As I finish setting it up, I've got it there, but there's not a lot on it. And it's another name, Nuke Army, which is the name I use in all my games, as you may have noticed, or may not have noticed, depending on how observant you are. I've probably mentioned it before, can't remember. Now I'm just waffling on because I'm waiting for the credits to finish so I can end this video, because it's been a bit longer. A lot of it not doing much at the end. So yeah, I knew it would, if I'd left it just for the end bit with the telescope towers, would have been a 10-minute video, so there seems a little point in doing that. It would be a waste of a video to have just 10 minutes long and mainly credits at the end. It'd be a bit dull, so we'll get to the end of this and end the video. Shouldn't be long now, but the services, decorations. Okay, trophy earned, the end. Not much else in the credits. And all the names, I saw most of those. So I skipped a little bit to the end, because it was dragging on a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else now. The screen's gone blank. I got my trophy. I wonder if there's any trophies I didn't get for this game. If there's anything I missed, a place I didn't go. I don't know. Everybody's gone to the Rapture, but the Chinese room. That is it then. So I have now finished. So I enjoy the game. A little bit different, unusual. It lets you kind of decide for yourself what has actually happened. So obviously, for what it looks like, they've used the telescopes, contacted something up in space that was lonely, came down to be with people, and took them all into the light, and killed them all. So, and left behind traces of people. Still don't know who I am in the story. It says continue. Is there anything else, or is this just the end? We'll quickly find out, make sure there's no kind of bonus things at the end. Okay, that's put us back to the last save point. Okay, fair enough. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little escape from normal life and other types of video games. It's nice to have a straightforward, just story-driven game rather than action and suspense and horror and everything else. So it's been a bit of a different experience, and hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. So please hug the like button if you enjoyed watching this. I'll do some more videos soon of a unusual nature along the lines of this, and more story-based ones and that type of thing, and just quirky, different games and unusual things. That'll be fun, I think. So thanks a lot for watching. Please come visit me again soon, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye bye.